Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing an Apex tier list, if that isn't obvious. To put it simply, basically we're going to be going through Season 0, basically the start base game, through Season 12, talking about all the characters, tacticals, abilities, and ultimates, and listing them in the tier list. I have my friend on a call with me, basically to give input on characters that I don't have that he has, and I have some other friends that gave me some other input on characters that we both don't have. So with that, let's get on with the video. Loba, what's your opinion on Loba?
I mean, she's alright, but
Yeah, because
like her skills are kind of tactical. All the Loba players I see usually just throw their like teleportation thing or throw it on their like black market, and it doesn't make any sense. So I feel like if put into the right context, her character's good, but the way she's played and the way she ends up being used isn't really what I feel like her full potential is.
yeah, because
I think she's a decent character, like
her ring ability, like I've stated before, it's good for like escaping, like when you're damaged or something, but that's its really only use. I would probably say the main draw of her character is her black market, which can get you legendary weapons, purple shields, and even legendary shields in a snap, without having to leave your cover. So I would probably say she's like B tier.
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, B, because B because
as
her
you see later, our S tiers have the same powers, if not better.
Yeah, because she can be used in a lot of situations, but her abilities are just okay. Alright, I meant to actually say Rampart, but I was too embarrassed to fix you. So let's do Rampart next. Alright, Rampart. Okay, Rampart. Okay, she's not S tier. She's like, I wish you could put it between like A and B, but she's A because
like low A. Yeah, I can see that.
Because like
her guns, like if you're stuck with no ammo or something like that, or your gun just isn't doing that much, like you can just pull out a minigun.
And like
it's 10 gonna be a good swap,
Yeah, and then like in 10 bullets, it shreds a whole entire person's shield. I've taken out so many trios, as you've seen.
It's never gonna be a bad swap to switch into her minigun.
Right.
Like barriers or whatever, they have a lot of HP, but like it's still crazy that you can just literally sit and just put it over a door and just like wait there, bro.
Right, so
that's never not gonna be useful.
Not S tier,
but she's definitely A.
A. Okay, Lifeline. Okay, so I just learned that today that Lifeline actually got a debuff. She can't have a shield anymore. So like before you could throw down a drone, and while I was healing somebody, it would throw up a shield. But now that isn't a thing anymore. So she's like B tier now because of that. Because like now you can get like shot really easily. Because
I feel like if you're putting Rampart at A, I feel like not low, but Lifeline should be like low A.
Yeah, I think we'll put low A. We'll put low A.
Crippling. That buff is like that like debuff is bad, bro. That's bad.
Yeah, but
when she's going for like the instant revive, like you can just easily someone can just wait for your instant revive to be done and then just shoot your teammate as soon as they get revived. So
right, I feel like she would be S if she still had the shield when you throw down your drone and it's healing somebody.
Yeah, that would have been definitely an S.
Yeah, so we'll bring her back down to an A because I feel like that's reasonable. Yeah. Okay, Mad Maggie. We don't know a lot about this character, right? But we can just assume. I would probably say she's like B tier because her a grenade is good, but it can only be used in certain situations like a team's camping. And her little ball thing, it just like runs after a player and then explodes and gives you a speed boost. So, they're not like overpowered abilities, but
I feel like the best part about her is probably just like she's the one that gives a buff to shotguns, right? Like, she shotgun, she does like double like some more damage or faster or something like that.
Something like that.
That buff, bro, that is goofy, especially like beginning game if someone just like lands on like a peacemaker off the bat. Like that's dangerous. That's probably like the best part of her kit, really.
Next
ridiculous.
Is Octane. Okay, Octane is kind of hard. I think he's gonna fall under B tier again. The dude, because his nerfs were kind of bad because it made his health regenerate slower.
So many times, bro.
Yeah,
he did not deserve a nerf.
Yeah, his health regenerates, slower now, and it does more damage, his stem. So I feel like if you come across an Octane, you're screwed because they will not let you out of their sights. But at least they're gonna be a little bit more weak if they use like 3 stems.
Yeah, if they use their like speed up or whatever.
Right.
Plus his ultimate just kind of random and doesn't really help that often. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
kinda
mostly
like
just.
it's kind of a worse version of like Pathfinder's big old zipline thing.
Or like Valkyrie's like launch
yeah,
thing.
Valkyrie's thing. Yeah.
So I would put him in B. He's okay. He's B.
Yeah.
Seer.
Seer.
Oh.
Okay. Are we saying he's worse than Bloodhound or better than Bloodhound? Because I feel like that's
everybody says
that lowers it down.
Everybody says he's better than Bloodhound, but like
I kind of see that.
But like his passive alone is his tactical. Like.
Yeah. I don't know.
How about this? We'll throw him on A. We'll throw him on high A, right? He's not S, but he's A because just his passive alone is good. And then you got his stun ability, which can tell their footsteps, their shield, and their health. And then you got his like shield dome thing that gives basically a whole location. And sometimes
that's busted for fights. Like you can just throw that down and like your entire like zone of fight pretty much is gonna be broadcasted straight to you.
Right. So I'd probably say for
if we're giving him an A, I feel like we should give Bloodhound at least
a B. We're gonna give when we get to him, we'll give him a B.
Yeah,
but
like
we'll get past that. Okay, next is Valkyrie. Okay, Valkyrie S.
Yeah, that's facts. I cannot disagree.
Valkyrie is S.
Is stupid. Like, not only is her passive like really good, but she has recon along with it. Like, that's just the cherry on top. Like,
right, she has basically like
it's pretty much kind of like Revenants, where you can climb up walls, but she doesn't need to climb. She can just fly.
Right, and you can use it in a lot more situations.
Yeah, the recharge on it is so good too. Like, it is quick.
Right, and then she has 3 passives, and then she got her ultimate, and then her tactical. Her tactical is okay.
It's alright.
It's alright, but her ultimate is really good. It's for rotation.
Moving a circle, moving out of like fights, it's always gonna be good.
It's for rotation, but I feel like a good factor to that too is that one of her passives makes it so it detects players near it, so you can technically scan an area. Right, so you can technically scan an area without even having to land. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, we'll give her an easy S. Okay, Pathfinder. I'm a personal. Let me talk for this guy. Okay.
All right, you're the Pathfinder man.
Pathfinder. Everybody's gonna say this is wrong, but he's B-ish. Like, okay. Here's my reasoning. Okay.
Alright, I'll hear you out.
So his tactical has a short grapple, and the only reason why he's good is because if you main as him and get used to that grapple and learn how to propel yourself, you know what I mean, long distances, and work with it, then it can be really good. But its cooldown is like 30 seconds if it lasts more than 10 seconds, and then the range is like 2 feet. It's nothing.
That's true. That's really true, though.
He has no passive.
It has to have been nerfed at some point, because that is just so weak. I don't know why they would even decide on that kind of range.
His passive is basically useless. It's just looking for storm.
The one thing about his passive is, though, when he uses recon, his cooldown for his small grapple goes down. But even then, I think it can only go down 3 seconds every single time, and I can only do that twice. But that's stupid. It's a cool idea, but it doesn't really translate to actual game very well.
Right, and then his ultimate is just it's really just more for rotation. It's good for getting out of storm, but that's the only really use it has. So we'll put him at B. Yeah. Alright. There's so many B's, but
Ursa Mangalore's B or C. Smoke is good. You can use smoke while shooting, which I think is good. Ultimate's busted. We all know this. It's decent.
But she
it doesn't hit them. It just scares them away. It pushes them away from you or wherever you're trying to go.
Alright.
So
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say C. Okay, and this is why. her smoke is only utilized when you're trying to like heal somebody. But if you don't have like a bloodhound or a seer on your team, it's not really that useful.
Yeah, it's only really good for dipping fights or just trying to make fights harder
Right.
for the enemy to come towards you.
And then her ultimate, it's good, but like
It's good.
it's really just for like escaping. Her whole entire character is just to escape out of an area.
Yeah, and when she gets shot, she goes faster a little bit. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Yeah, so we'll put her at C. She's okay, but
Alright.
nothing special. Oh, if we're gonna put her at C, we'll put Fuse at C.
Yeah.
His cluster grenades, they do
Alright.
like little to no damage.
You know, like one extra frag or whatever. Like, I don't think they really try with his character, bro. Like, some of his stuff just doesn't seem that interesting.
Yeah, and his ultimate, it's
Oh, good,
okay. If you're trying to third party a team, but that's really its only use. So, you know, he's gonna be a very short character. He's fine. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Wraith, C tier as well. Lots of
Why
C.
has she played so much, bro? Why? She's not. that
Okay,
good.
her 3-second delay to get into her thing always kills you.
Always-
every single
it
match.
Always kills you.
That is
The
the
only time it's ever really good is if you like hide behind like a door or something, then exit, and then go into the door and like attack someone. But even then, like
the only use.
that's so specific, like it's not.
Yeah, and then her passive is just like, oh yeah, you have schizophrenia. Nice. It's like,
Nice. And you can't even hear it when there's gunshots going off. How am I supposed to hear the voices in my head, bro?
yeah,
Come on.
it's like, bruh. And then her ultimate, it's trash. It's garbage.
Yeah, Ultimate's probably one of the worst in the game. It's completely.
And also, her fan base is just the most toxic one out there. So all that factors combined,
It's not good. I don't know why people play her.
you know, I'm throwing her in D tier.
Just for that.
She's
That's
her.
fair, that's fair.
You any toxic players out there that play? You're the reason why she's down here. She would be C tier if it wasn't for that toxic community, man. I swear. Every single time you play a match with them, they're always like, it's some like squeaker screaming at the top of their lungs. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Okay, but yeah, she's D tier because of you guys. Okay. Bloodhound, like we said, put him in B. Oops. Okay, we're back. Oh, we don't talk about that. Alright, he's B.
So.
Seer, yeah, he's a solid character. Abilities can be utilized.
His abilities decent. Like,
And his
overall
ultimate
good.
can be really good if you're trying
Yeah, his
to like
ultimate
verse.
can be pretty good.
Yeah, like if you're versing like two squads,
It's very good.
because it scans them in red and gives you
Yeah.
a speed boost. So basically,
Like Octane mixed with like his like ability.
yeah. So
It's good. It's very good.
yeah, it's simple. B tier. He is Seer has a little bit better because
Yeah.
his passive alone is tactical. But we'll give a Bloodhound a B. Ash she's D. Like, she's not trash, but her
I'd say C. I feel like she has more usability than Fuse, but she's not as good as Bangalore or like
oh yeah, that's
'cause
that's
her-
kind of
her,
true.
like bomb. Like I don't know how many times I've like been like hiding behind like a door or something like that for someone to come in, and they just throw down her like bomb or whatever. I can't see, and then they just run in and shoot me. Like, she's an okay character, but she's not really that good. She's like lowest C.
It's kind of the opposite for me personally. Like, I feel like I rarely get stuck in her snare, and her ultimate is just a copy off of
Yeah, her
Wraith's.
ultimate's not good.
But yeah, so she's a little bit better because her snare at least has some use, and
Yeah, it
Wraith's
has some kind of usability.
right,
It's not. No, it's nowhere near like Bangalore or like Bloodhound or something.
right. So we'll put it out of C. We'll put it out. Okay, Caustic. He's C.
I see.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just
he's a camper.
he's a camper. Yeah, his whole character
Literally
is
a
just.
camper.
He's
He's probably one of the only characters out there, except for maybe like her. What's her name? Like Fuse or whatever. Not Fuse. What's her name? The girl's like the electricity. Watson. Those two are probably the only camper characters in the game, really. Because even like Crypto, he's got some kind of usability outside of like camping.
Right.
Caustic, you just sit in a building and throw down your smoke in your.
Yeah, but to be fair, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt because his smoke is really good if you know how to utilize it.
his gas it's pretty good, but you gotta get someone where you want them. You know, you have to have it set up already.
Right, and you can only
Hard.
utilize the abilities inside a building. That's its only use. You can't use it outside, you know what I mean? It makes you really obvious, you know what I mean? It makes you stand out. At least for Seer, like, people don't go near Seer's dome because they know they'll be detected, and then he'll be after them. That's why you're afraid of it. But his is just like, oh, just wait for the smoke to disappear and then just snipe him. And it's like, he can only be utilized in the building.
Super slow. You know, he's not beef, but he's not bad.
Yeah, he's C. He's fine. Crypto or Cypher,
Crypto.
whatever. Crypto.
He's a camper sometimes, but like both of you, me and you have seen, his usability outside of camping is still good, bro. Like,
I don't know, like
he can pick up your friend's revive. He can scan the area. He can throw down his EMP. The EMP doesn't do a lot of damage. I feel like a lot of people don't know. It's used for more like when you're about to fight someone. Like, you throw it down to see what armor they have. That's what I use it for.
So we'll put him at B.
That kind of stuff is good, you know? Like, instant revives. They're not revives. Instant respawns. You can use it to survey the area. You can check people's shields. All of this without moving, you know? So if you want to sacrifice literally everything else, like, you know, like your passive and all that, just so you can have a lot of usability when you're trying to fight people, I see it. But I don't think outside of that he's going to be that much useful. Because the drone, like I said, is super weak, and unless you have a really good place for it, then it's not really that useful. But I feel like if you play him enough, and play like a few games with him, you'll get used to it. You can use him in a lot of situations that you didn't think you would, you know? But I don't think, you know, he's as good as, like, Loba or Mad Maggie, that kind of stuff. I feel like either B or C.
We'll put him at C, because he is still like a camping character to an extent.
I still think he's better than Bangalore, though. Because Bangalore's just running away.
Yeah, that's true. But he also is technically...
He can move around. He can be like top of C.
Yeah, we'll put him top of C. He's like high C. He's like C+. We'll C+, yeah. He's close to B. He's like a little bit below Loba, though.
Yeah.
Okay, Gibraltar. I don't know, man. He's
nice. I say C. He's not D, but like his Q is like his ability seems good, but you can't shoot out of it. So like, what's the point? Someone's just gonna rush you through the shield and then, you know, one shot you or something, bro. Like, it's not really that good.
Like, I feel like if it could like negate like storm damage or something, it sounds dumb.
That would be good.
But like, at least it would have some type of like interesting use to it. And then his ultimate is just a copy off of Bangalore's. Wait, actually, no. Let's put him below Bangalore. Actually, we'll put him below Bangalore because at least Bangalore has a little bit onto him. But Gibraltar, he's like minus. He's a minus C. He's not D level, but
yeah.
He's minus C. He's. I'm sorry for any Gibraltar players probably screaming at this. All two of them, but he is just his abilities put you at a disadvantage a lot.
They just don't translate well.
Yeah, the only thing that makes him like really good is his passive, but even then that breaks in like 4 hits from a
exactly.
What is it?
You have one shot. Congratulations. Now,
yeah.
Here's the other round.
Right. So, C, easy. All right.
Yep.
Horizon,
All right.
F. After you couldn't like strafe inside her thing.
Yeah.
Her abilities just became useless.
Good Horizon player, bro. They just throw on their like floating thing, then float into the air, and then I one shot. I'm like.
Yeah. Their whole entire thing is just float you up.
Yeah.
Ultimate, throw out, suck you in. And then you could make.
Okay. To be fair, her ultimate is fairly good.
No, because think about this. Okay. A lot of people would say, oh, wait, but you can throw grenades in it, which would damage them, right? But it's like, you
gotta hold 6 grenades on you just
no.
your character, you know, like...
Her like, little, like, thing that sucks you in, you know that can be damaged, right?
Yeah, so, but it's still a decent...
No, it takes one grenade shot to kill it. It takes one grenade shot to break it.
That's not like it's decent. but it's not. It's nowhere near like.
Yeah, it's F, bro. I'm saying F. You can't
No, it's still, no,
change.
it's still F. Yeah.
You
I'm
can't
not
change
arguing
my
that it's a B.
name.
I'm just saying like it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it is terrible, but you know,
Yeah.
not usable with stupid.
There's
Usable against noobs.
that one time you can
That
use it.
one
That
guy. That
yeah.
one guy. Mirage.
Now Mirage.
I don't think he's D. I think he's C. You just have to know how to play him personally.
I don't know, but like, oh yeah. We'll give him the benefit of the
Good
doubt.
Mirage players. I've lost to a lot of good Mirage players.
Yeah. Because his decoys can really mess with like, you know,
Yeah.
a player's mind if you know how to use them really well. And
you
also,
can do, like, you're invisible whenever you're doing the revive or whatever.
yeah, and also the buff that he can
his
like
buff-
control
his
his
buff is good.
decoys to make like every
Yeah, he's
movement
decent.
like yours. That's also really good.
Yeah, he's decent.
So C tier, high. I will put him high C tier because he's if you know how to use him, he's good.
Yeah, he's alright. He's good.
Yeah, okay. Revenant.
Played
Oh.
him for a long time.
We'll put D because his abilities can be useful.
His passive is really good in the right situation. You
So-
can get that one map that has buildings, but it's not even. Did they get rid of that map? That's not even in like this season.
It probably I'm not very sure.
No. Yeah.
His passive like is little like
Timing, his crouch goes fast, but it's still slower than sprinting. So like, what's the point? And his like ability, it's good, but if you're not fighting a character that's like that really needs its Q, so if you're fighting like an Octane or like a Pathfinder or a Seer or a Bloodhound, it's good. But if you're fighting like really any other character, like if you're fighting a Valkyrie, it probably doesn't matter because you know like her bombs are her main thing. You know, it depends on who you're fighting. His ultimate, stupid. His ultimate's retarded. It's not good.
oh actually it just got upgrade like increased and now it doesn't have like now you can go as long as you want. It just has a time limit on it. Now it doesn't have like
but you still don't have any shields, so someone can just like peek out and like shoot you a few times and then
right. So
you're back where you were.
he's D tier.
Yeah. Plus, other people can use it. It's like you know.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
forgot about that. Yeah. All right, Watson. All right, everybody is like, oh my gosh, Watson is definitely A tier. F. Straight up F. She is the most useless character out there. I swear to God. Whenever I see a
Bro. Watson
Watson player, they're like level 2.
Exactly.
Like,
Like-
I'm sorry, man. Everybody's like, oh, but it's...
She sucks.
Yeah. Her
Wall
just
is the only
abilities.
thing saving her character, and even that is not good. It's only good for like camping.
What did you
But
even
worse than,
say?
you know, like any other camping character.
Bro, you
like
just...
Crypto or what's his name? Caustic.
You just
That
ate your
works.
mic. Could you repeat what you said? Yeah, her like little, like her ultimate regens shield. But like, bruh, I can do that with the shields the enemy gave me after I killed them. That's
And
enough.
it's so slow. By the time you end the battle, you may have like one extra bar of shield. Like,
Right.
That does not help. It is bad.
I fought a Watson, like, when I was playing Rampart, I fought a Watson, right? And they had that thing open. I killed the whole squad. It did nothing. It didn't regen a
Exactly.
single
It
piece of
doesn't
shield. Watson is doo-doo garbage, deserves to be thrown in the trash and smashed on because, I'm gonna put her right down here. I'm gonna edit a little trash can under it. It's worse than F, bro. Her character is just straight garbage. It's just not good. But anyway, guys, with that one, we're gonna end the video. So, you want to say something, Adam? Just eat your mic or something. I'm not very sure.